this isn't last night's postgame show. The Phillies won 11-3, but they did that last night. But guess what? They did it again today. The Phillies erupted. It looks like their offense may finally be back. They drop 11 runs on back-to-back really good pitchers in one of the best rotations in the entire league. Tyler Mroz, Heat Ratio Sports, Phillies postgame show. Phillies extend their winning streak against the Royals. They have not lost a series against them since the Lord year of 2013. Players of the game. Let's get right to this. Not the Phillies offense. Shout out to the whole group in general. 40 at-bats, 16 hits, 11 runs, yet another 11-run performance. But there is one person in particular that we have to shout out, and that's Garrett Stubbs. He's been getting so much hate all season long, has not had the greatest year. People are calling for Rafael Marchand to be called up, but guess what? Garrett Stubbs, on the back of a JT Realmuto 7 RBI night, a career high. People are pretty mad that he's starting and he's in the lineup today. Why not JT? You just had 7 RBIs. Why is Garrett Stubbs in the lineup? Garrett Stubbs sucks. Garrett Stubbs today, 4 for 4, 2 RBIs, 3 runs, and he got hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. Was a home run away from the cycle. Had 2 singles, a double, a triple, got hit. So, phenomenal game from Garrett Stubbs. I deem this Sunday, August 25th, Game 3 against the Kansas City Royals. That was the Garrett Stubbs game. Talked about the situational hitting without JT. The Phillies had 11 runs last night. 7 of those RBIs came from JT Realmuto. But today, 7 for 14 with runners in scoring position. Garrett Stubbs had, 2 RBIs? Yeah, Garrett Stubbs, 2 RBIs. Alec Boehm had an RBI. Bryce Harper had 2. I'm sorry, Alec Boehm actually had 3. I don't know why. Kyle Schwarber had 3. Alec Boehm had 3. Castellanos had 2. Garrett Stubbs only had 1. That's right. They took one of his away and they gave it to Kyle Schwarber last minute. Scoring change there. So overall, terrific game from the Phillies offense. Exactly what you needed in this time of the year, going into a huge series against the Houston Astros. And then right after that, you have the Atlanta Braves. So talking about, you don't want to wait too long to hit, because Seth Lugo is a guy who can throw over 100 pitches and can get really comfortable and your offense early. The Phillies didn't do that. They had a 2-run third inning. Then they had a 3-run sixth inning, followed up by a 5-run eighth inning. So offensive eruption. You've seen this throughout the series. It's the most runs they have gotten in a series since 2007 against the St. Louis Cardinals. So pretty unbelievable stuff from the offense. And then we know how the game went on Friday. Taijuan Walker gives up 6 runs. Offense gets 4. So 4 runs not enough. So what do the Phillies do? They score 11 runs in back-to-back nights. But last night, Ranger Suarez came in and he pitched phenomenal. So said they had to pitch like last night in case of a somewhat down offensive game. And Colby Allard did a really good job. 5 innings pitched, 8 hits, 2 runs, 5 strikeouts. He helped us out a little bit. We'll get to that in a little bit. But Colby Allard, a phenomenal start, and begs the question, what is next for him? He's been a terrific 5th starter for the Phillies. I know some people may argue that because he is a lefty, you don't want 3 left-handers in your starting rotation. But if he's winning games, I don't care if you're a righty or a lefty. There is no reason as to why Taijuan Walker should be starting over A, Colby Allard, or even B, Tyler Phillips. There is just zero reason for that. So great job, Colby Allard today. Again, 5 innings, 8 hits, 2 runs, 5 strikeouts. And those 5 strikeouts mean something, because let's see how we did on the HRS Triple Play of the Day. Man, this series, it wasn't just the offense that was on fire. It was the HRS Triple Play. We went 2 for 3 on Friday. We went 3 for 3 last night, and tonight we hit 3 more. Bryce Harper over 2.5 HRR, that hit. Colby Allard over 2.5 strikeouts, that hit. And then we also hit the bonus bet, Alec Boehm to get 2+ hits at plus 125. So another 3 bets that we hit. We are just on fire. So again, you see how well we've been doing. Go to Win Daily. Use your code HEAT and get 50% off on the best bets. You see what we do here. Last night alone, we hit 7 bets. 7. That's insane. So you'd be able to pay off. You might even be able to pay off your first 2 years. I don't know off the top of my head, but I know if you followed the last 2 nights, you would definitely be able to have paid off a full year already. Man, fire lately. So again, Bryce Harper over 2.5 HRR, had a hit, had a run. That hits. Colby Allard over 2.5 strikeouts. He finished with 5. Bryson Stott, off the top of my head, did not get 2 total bases. No, he just got the 1 single. And then the bonus bet, Alec Boehm having a bounce back game, getting a 2+ hit game at plus 125. Man, it feels good to do this. But I should actually start betting on these things because maybe I can start paying off my student loans a little bit earlier than I want to. So yeah, maybe I need to start doing this because we have been hitting every single night. We've been hitting at least one. So again, use your code HEAT. You get 50% off at Win Daily. Was Brandon Marsh injured going to him? He had that play in left field. Looked like he got his hand caught up. I don't know, what do you call this? Just shaking his hand and just kind of picking at it. So I don't know if he will be in the lineup tomorrow. It is a righty going. We'll get to that at the very end. So I don't know how severe that was or if it's just, stinger thing. We'll have to wait and see. So Brandon Marsh, maybe will be in the lineup tomorrow. But nonetheless, somebody the Phillies will see later this week, the Atlanta Braves. They lost 5-1 to the Nationals today. So the Phillies gained the game on them. They are now 6 games above them in the standings, and the Mets and the Padres are playing right now. Let's check on what that score is. It was 0-0 last time I checked. 1-0 Mets, top of the 4th. So Mets up currently. Braves, Phillies gained a game on them right now. So Phillies up 6 games. I don't know why I said 5. 6 games. They're up 5 before the games today. They are now up 6 games. So getting back to Colby Allard, very impressed by him. His only 2 runs were home runs, and they were decently far bombs over the fence. But I do think he should absolutely be on this roster one way or another. Whether you bring him out of the bullpen or not, he needs to stay on this roster. Taijuan Walker, again, I cannot stress this enough. There is 0 reason other than the fact that you're paying him all this money that he should be on this roster. There is no reason at all. He has lost velocity. He has lost command. He gives up 4 runs, 5 to the Marlins and the Nationals. And then he comes in against the Royals. The Phillies won the next 2 games. Their offense was decent on Friday, but Taijuan Walker comes in, gives up 6 runs. Phillies are out of it from the get-go. So Colby Allard, come on, Dave Dombrowski, please keep Colby Allard on this team. He is a decent pitcher, far better than Taijuan Walker. So again, Phillies beating the Royals 11-3. What did you think of the game if you got to tune in? Any particular players that caught your eye? Garrett Stubbs, obviously, a home run away from the cycle, 4 for 4, 1 RBI. They changed that to a Kyle Schwarber RBI, 3 runs, and a hit by pitch at the very end. Oh, that Royals center fielder, Hampton. I was mentioning earlier in the pregame show that I always look on the comment section of the Twitter and Instagram posts of whoever the Phillies play just to see what they think of the lineups because they watch the games more than obviously us Phillies fans. So a lot of people were complaining about Hampton. And they're saying, oh, how does he have a job? Hampson, not Hampton. 0 for 4 tonight. Came in and pitched. Immediately hit Garrett Stubbs. Got a lot of boos. So maybe I can see where the Royals fans were going. Looked like he was, I don't know, he's a position player. pitching, so you can't really dictate if anything was intentional. I mean, it's like a 56-mile-an-hour pitch. It's not going to hurt if they get hit by it, but Hampson threw one inside the Garrett Stubbs, and then the very next pitch gets him. Was that on purpose? I'm not spreading anything, but pitcher didn't react. I don't know. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, but nonetheless, Phillies beat the Royals 11-3. They win the series. Garrett Stubbs, a home run shy of the cycle, and the HRS Triple play. Cooking as always. Bryce Harper over 2.5 HRR. Kobe Allard over 2.5 strikeouts. And then Alec Bohm 2+ hits. Again, use your code HEAT. Go to Win Daily. You get 50% off. You'll be able to pay off your first year after this weekend. So yeah, let me know. What do you think is next for Kobe Allard? We'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow, big things tomorrow. Another World Series rematch. Houston Astros are coming to town. Bang the trash cans. Phillies might need to hide all of the trash cans that are around the stadium because you never know with this team. Justin Verlander, arguably the ace of the Astros, going up against Zach Wheeler. Verlander, obviously, like Clayton Kershaw, is not the same as what he used to be. Verlander, one of the best pitchers of not just my lifetime, but possibly ever. A former MVP, multiple times Cy Young winner, had Tommy John surgery a couple years ago, and immediately wins the Cy Young World Series, multiple-time World Series champion too, going up against the Phillies ace, Zach Wheeler. So Battle of the Aces, maybe that can be the title of the pregame show tomorrow. But is there going to be a pregame show? I'm not sure because Tony and I, we will be live here on Heat Ratio Sports. We're going to be doing a Eagles 53-man roster, final predictions. Roster cuts are coming soon. The final game, or the first game, is next Friday. So we're going to try and guess who's going to be on the Eagles roster. What's going on, Adam? 22 runs in the last 2 days, 35 hits in 2 days. Phillies offense, they really look like they are back. It's exciting. They finally seem to have caught their stride. Guys that were struggling like Garrett Stubbs, Brandon Marsh, Bryson Stott, they were all on fire, not just tonight, but in this series. Johan Rojas, 2 for 5. Brandon Marsh, 2 for 3. Bryson Stott was 4 for 4 the other night. 1 for 4 tonight. Alec Bohm, after going 0 for 5 last night, he goes 2 for 4. Kyle Schwarber and Trey Turner, 0 for 10 in the first game. They were combined, 5 for 10 last night? And today, 3 for 10. Not as good, but Kyle Schwarber, 3 RBIs. So they have been significant. All of the bats from top to bottom. It has been a joy to watch. It has been amazing. So again, Justin Verlander, Zach Wheeler tomorrow. We'll let you know if there's a pregame. I'll talk to Tony because we are doing the Eagles 53-man roster predictions video. We'll be live here on Heat Ratio Sports tomorrow. Not sure what time exactly. We'll get that out to you by tomorrow. It's going to be an exciting show. Oh, Adam, we went 3 for 4 tonight. Let me go back for you. Bryce Harper hit the over on the 2.5 HRR. Kobe Allard, over 2.5 strikeouts. He finished with 5 and then did not hit that. Bryson Stott, he only got a single. And Alec Bohm, 2+ hits. He got that. So went 3 for 4 tonight. Another great night. Back-to-back nights of hitting 3. So another triple play. Back-to-back nights, which is pretty crazy. And hopefully we can get it going tomorrow. Hopefully we can talk about Phillies win tomorrow. If there's not a pregame. Because, again, 53-man roster predictions. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be kind of controversial. There are some questionable choices as to who is going to make the 53-man roster, final roster that you're going to see at Brazil when the Eagles open up the season against the Packers. So, again, everyone, always appreciative of anyone tuning in, watching, whether it's live, whether it's hours, days, months later. Still very blessed to be doing this, very honored. So I appreciate all of you. Happy that we are hitting all these bets. So, yeah, have a good night, everyone. Hopefully see you tomorrow for maybe Phillies pregame, but definitely Eagles predictions. So stay tuned for that because it is going to be something you are not going to want to miss. So have a good night, everyone. As always, stay fresh, my friends.